Hey there, welcome back. In today's video, we are going to see a little bit unit test using Golang. So as you know, there's a lot of type of testing in Golang. So in this case, we are going to cover the unit test. So I'm going to create a small function, and then we are going to see how to test that small function with some awesome tools again. So let's start. As you see here, I am in my path where I do my Go programming. So the first thing I'm going to do is to create a folder where I'm going to host my Go code. So to do so, I'm going to type make dir with unit test 1. All right, let's go to that directory. Cd unit test 1. All right, I am in that directory. So let's open this directory in the VS Code. So code 1. That means open all the content of the current folder in the VS Code. Let's give it a second. Come on. I don't know what happens, but it seems like it takes a while. So all right, this is our VS Code opened directly to the folder. As you know, as Golang developers, the first thing I'm gonna do is to create our main package, our main file. Go. All right, so let's start coding our main file. So package main, then func main. It's going to do something. Let's do, for example, fmt dot println, as usual, hello world. Let's keep it simple. Before do that, let's import the fmt package. Import fmt. All right, second thing you're gonna do is to initialize our Go mode. So to do so, let's create new. Let's do Go mode init github.com/ease of programming /unit test 1. All right, everything looks good. Let's run our project. Go run dot. It should print hello world. There we are, hello world. So we are going to create a package, new package. We are going to name it utils. All right, in this utils, I'm going to create our utils file, utils.go. So what we are going to do here is to try to create a package that has only one function, and then we are going to test that function. So the function that usually you can use in your program, Go program, is, for example, finding in a or searching in an array, in a slice by value. So let's code that function first. Package utils, and then are going to I think I'm not going to use any package, so let's go directly to function func. Let's call it in slice by value. So by the name of the function, we know that this function is searching in a slice by value. So this function is going to accept two parameters. First one is the slice itself, which is going to be a slice of string. All right, and the value we are going to search in that slice string. And of course, it's going to return a boolean, so whether it exists or not. All right. The first thing we're gonna do to search in a slice, the first thing we're gonna loop into that slice and try to find that value we are going to search. To do a loop in Go, do for key value go range through that slice. All right, and all right, if the value equal val, the value we pass in the parameter to the function, simply we're going to do return true, and it's going to, if it's going to find the value, it's going to return true and exit the loop. So once done, if there is no value, simply you can return false, which means the value does not exist in the slice. As you see here, we declared a key, but we didn't use it. So first, the best way to avoid this error is to ignore that key. All right, I think the function is good. Let's test it. Let's see if that function works. So let's create a slice. Let's say my slice equal. So as we said, it's an array of string. We're gonna have, for example, let's say we have cat, we have a dog, and a bird. All right, we have this slice. So let's test this. Let's do fmt dot printf. Let's say is snake exists. Snake exists. Let's do for %t, which is going to hold whether true or false, \n to return to the new line. So we did fmt format, print format, so it's going to need utils package dot is in array. So as you see here, the function accepts a slice, which is my slice, and the value we're going to search is snake. So obviously, if everything works, this should return a false, because snake does not exist in the previous slice. So let's test that. All right, is snake exists? False. Let's do a second thing. Second test is cat exist. Let's test that. Let's see. All right, everything looks good. Snake does not exist in the slice, and cat actually exists. So our code looks great, works. So let's do what we call unit tests for this function. We need to test this function. So the standards in the unit tests, we need to create a file which has the name of the package underscore tests. So this file, we name it utils underscore test.go. All right. Let's code. It should be in the same package. This utils has utils file is in the package utils. This test should be in the same package. So package utils. All right. So in this time we need to import package named testing. Import testing. All right. So also we name the files as you see here, package underscore test, and the function we are testing should be named as so, func test. So the name of the function, like this. In this time it accepts only one parameter, which is t, pointer to testing. It's a slice struct, it's struct to t. So this is how we create our testing functions. So here we go. Let's do the same as we did here. We declare our slice like this, and we do our checks. If, let's say, in slice, for example, my slice value of cat. So if cat exists in my slice, what should be the normal behavior? So t.log f. We say in this case pass expected true and got true. In second time, else, if this is not, so this is the normal behavior. It's if it fails, we need to fail the testing. To fail the test, we do t.error f, and we say fail like this, expected true and got false. So we have our testing function here. Let's run our testing. So to run the test, we type go test for all the files, include subfiles. So the test here, to it pass. Let's add verbose. Let's say with verbose. This tag, when we add -v, we need to see the logs we did to track our progress. So here we go. Utils pass expected true and got true. So pass. Let's change the here. Let's do, for example, here false. Let's say consider that another developer made the changes here without and he doesn't know what these functions do actually, and we have the test that covers this part is we're going to detect the changes. Let's do again. Here we go. We are fail. So expected true and got false. So when your testing are failing, the first thing you're going to do is to check the changes in your code. This is why unit test is very useful when a lot of programmers, or only one, make changes in the code. So let's add something. Let's see how the coverage of our testing. To see the coverage, we do go. Let's do it true. All right. Go test dot slash 3 points v cover. As you see here, we have the coverage is 75%, which means this code is not totally covered. So I'm expecting that we are only testing this part, we don't test this part. So let's do another test here, second test. Let's do, for example, Cathy, and this should not exist, so we do inverse the results. All right, so this case should return false. We expect false and got false. All right, expected false and return true. Let's test again. All right, here we go. We have 100% coverage. In this last part, I want to show you there's a trick, there's a tools in Go that can show you where exactly your code is missing testing. Let's do something very important. All right, let's comment this part. We are going to consider that this part is not covered. How we see that? We do go test v and dash cover profile cover dot out. Are going to create a file that has that's going to show us what are the part of our code that does not cover the test. So as you see here, there's a new file created, cover.file. Let's transform this file to HTML. So to do so, go tool cover dash HTML cover dot out dash o to cover dot HTML. So type it as it is, and you can see the results. So here we go. We have a file here, cover.html. Going to open that file. Let's reveal in File Explorer. Here we go. Let's open that file. Here we go. This is the file. So as you see here, it shows everything is covered. So this is how you generate your HTML files, and you can see which part in your file needs to be covered and needs to be needs to be tested. So this is the first part of our unit test tutorials. We are going to do more in the future. So this is only the easy part, part of the unit test. We are testing only one unit, which is this function. So I hope this helped you understand a little bit what is unit testing Golang. I know there is a lot of things to see, but I'm going to cover a lot of things. So subscribe in the channel if you are not yet. There's a lot of tutorials coming related to Go and other stuff. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.